In this video, we're going to apply what we learned about headlines and take some look at real-world examples on Amazon's Kindle store. Now to do this, we're going to look at books that come up when we search for home business. So every title of a book on the Amazon Kindle store is a headline. And that headline is either going to draw us in and make us read more about the book and possibly buy it, or push us to move towards looking at another book title. So let's take a look at these titles and see if we can apply what we've learned. So right here, home business, work at home and make money from home. 50 jobs at home. So of our three elements, this one implies a self-interest, which is you're going to work at home and make money from home by reading this book. And it also includes the curiosity element when it says 50 jobs at home. And already your reader's going to be curious, what are those 50 jobs at home that they can do to make money from their own house? Now I also noticed, just as a side bit, that they repeated home a lot, and I believe that's why it showed up as the #1 result when I typed in home business. So that's just something I found interesting. But let's go on to the next title. 925 ideas to help you save money, get out of debt and retire a millionaire so you can leave your mark on the world. Wow. So if you thought you were using too much self-interest in a headline, just take a look at this one. 3 different things that all directly relate to the reader. First one is 925 ideas to help you save money. That's a huge self-interest. Then look at the next one. Get out of debt and retire a millionaire. That's another piece of self-interest. And although that one doesn't directly say you, it is implied that they're talking about you being able to get out of debt and retire a millionaire. And then I just love this final bit of the headline. So you can leave your mark on the world. So much self-interest, and especially with the 925 ideas, there's some curiosity in there as well. Now notice how these titles both seem really effective, and the reviews reflect that. They're pretty popular books on the Kindle store. Then take a look at this next title, Home-Based Business for Dummies. And if we go through our 3 elements, there is no self-interest in this title whatsoever. There is no news element, and there's not even a curiosity element. So this headline is not very effective. And it reflects that in the reviews. This is the 3rd book to show up when we type in home business, and the amount of reviews it has is significantly lower than the amount of reviews of the 2 books above it and the book below it. And not to mention the book below that. So it doesn't fit in here. And that's because the headline is simply not an effective headline. It's not causing a lot of people to click on it and learn more. So it's amazing that a big company that you would think would know how to write great headlines after writing so many of these books actually doesn't have any self-interest in their headline. And you may say that they can't do it because they have to include 4 dummies, but they could easily include how to start your own home-based business, or include a self-interest in some way without making the title too long. So then let's take a look at the next one. Craft Business Power. 15 days to a profitable online craft business. Now, this one doesn't have as strong as a self-interest as it could have, but it still implies that you're going to be able to create a profitable online craft business. And it also has a really strong USP, or unique selling proposition, by telling you that you can create a profitable online craft business. And that's because none of these other books are talking about crafts. So if you're thinking that you want to start a craft business, this book is going to be very appealing. Even though the self-interest isn't that great, the USP is strong if you're looking for a craft business. And then the next one here, How to Make Money Online. Learn how to make money from home with my step-by-step plan to build a $5,000 per month, etc. So that actually could have a curiosity element simply because you can't read all the title until you click on it. But it also implies a self-interest. Learn how to make money from home, which is basically implying that learn how you can make money by home. and you can use his step-by-step plan that's been successful for him. So that's another title that seems to be very effective because it includes a lot of self-interest, even though it's implied in this case. And compare that again with another generic title, Home Business Magazine. Notice how that's very similar to Home-Based Business for Dummies. This title has no self-interest whatsoever, no news element, and no curiosity element. And the stars or reviews reflect that. Only 12, and in this case, it just happens to be a very poorly rated publication. But it's just interesting to see that the titles make such a huge difference on the amount of people that read that book, because if this title doesn't grab your attention, you're not going to click on it, and if you don't click on it and learn more, there's no way you're going to buy it. So headlines are extremely important, and there's so many different instances, and with the Kindle ebook titles, this is just one of many ways that headlines are used to make sales.